Well, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Formula 1 24, and today we are heading over to the Japanese Grand Prix, but we had to go back to the previous episode where I had my first race of the season in the Mercedes in the Australian Grand Prix, and here's a recap of how it actually started. We actually started really well, as you can see I pulled off to the left, gone ahead and banged out with an overtake immediately. That was a fantastic start to my journey in the Mercedes team. Hopefully I'll be able to continue that good momentum going forward in the Japanese Grand Prix. Obviously making sure I get the upgrade or check down, because I want to make sure we can actually do a pretty good job this season, since I am leading in the Driver Championship and the Mercedes is leading the Construction Championship. So naturally, I have this urge to try and hold out the fort for the Driver Championship this season. I'm leading by 12, no, 8 points ahead of Matt Verstappen, and hopefully I'll be able to finish ahead of Matt and continue holding much more longer, like bit of margin of lead basically, as we are now going straight into qualifying, hoping to set out a fantastic rate in the second race of the season. Now Japan Grand Prix where everything could be, be normal, be dramatic racing, who knows would be the case. As you see me working away, trying to make sure I maximize everything I got in my power to ensure my Mercedes future and become the world champion. But towards off the bat with my qualifying in third, right in 2-1. And obviously, I was hoping to make sure I just immediately go with no problem whatsoever. And, obviously put on a good show for everybody who comes in and watch everyone do their quality. But now, about the top of the line, and hopefully I'll take the top spot we taken forward. But I actually did do this second run because I thought I'll be okay, and turned out I was right. And the bottom five are Sergio Perez, Ole Behrman, Nico Hulkenberg, Stroll, and Albon, and someone got third place penalty. I think that was Joe Rondi, was it not? And obviously that's beyond forcing, and I also, speaking of what Joe, really went the back of him just now, but obviously there was no issue anyway. I knew I'd be fine, but if there was a lot more closer to the apex, I'll be annoyed, clearly I would be. But now, starting my first run in 2-2, obviously with the slipstream hopefully all the way through on Lewis Hamilton, that will propel my chance to be in the top spot, and without worry about taking the second run, because I want to try and limit run so I can save my components. I do not want to be taking the penalty in the future of this season. And we made it in fourth place with Jordan Ship, and Joe is gone in seventh with Ender Fittipaldi, Tuffy Magnussen, Carlos Sainz, Frank Fassi, and Esteban Ocon is out in 2-2 now, going to Tuesday, and we are doing my first run, but on a medium tyre. I thought, what, let's try medium, because I know at this moment without using soft tyre, I'll be having two soft tyre going forward, but unfortunately I see the track limit, but that didn't matter, I started back to back anyway, that was my plan. But yeah, so with that two soft tyre, I'm hoping to use it in the Japanese Grand Prix when anything had happened. But with the way that my trolling went so far, I think it's important to take that soft tyre and leave one soft tyre alone for the Grand Prix. That's my plan going forward in third run on the soft tyre. That is where everything could be much more better result. But unfortunately, we got narrow sector 1, lean sector 2, and sector 3. We got ourselves up to P8, but not to P9 with those in P7, who will lose 5 places anyway. We shall move back up to P8 with Russell in P3. So hopefully, we will have a pretty good event going forward.
Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Daniel, Tsunoda, Fittipaldi, Magnussen, Joe, Sainz, Vesti, Ocon, Perez, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Stroll, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you. Whatever happened last time, I was always told as a driver, park it, forget about it. Obviously, feel the pain when it happens, but then you can't dwell on it and carry that through to the next race. So put it behind you and just crack on with this race coming your way now.
Now we are getting ready to cut that corner to the Chapeli long plane. Obviously, doing a medium tyre strategy and go to hard tyre at the end. That's obviously pretty solid and also putting a lot of fuel load down. Hopefully, I'll make it at the end through the top. But obviously, with the formation lap going forward, with Joe, who had the 5-place penalty, which allowed me to go up to P8, and Newton Trinona and Endo, beating the Pandy is up in points as well. And obviously, it's quite good to see Endo in P10, maybe Endo to do something good, and maybe sure his first point, and hopefully no unlucky moment had to happen for Endo. But you can see I'm doing so much work in my tyres not even warmed up at all, but really John Pat, the nano line, just managed to get it back. Which is obviously the good thing, because I do not want to go too far. We are now getting ready for the 5 red light, and hopefully we have a good race in the Japan, and away we go with a pretty slow start from everyone in the slide here. But Charles Leclerc and George Russell had the fantastic start. Hamilton had the banner start. Matt had the slowest start, losing 2 places. That was the 4th place. So far in 2 races, he lost the place immediately. Obviously Australia and now in Japan. We don't want to do who is back to the hour with Esteban Ocon for that P12. Joe, who had the fantastic 20 amazing stuff up to 2 there, but forced had to take that 3rd place penalty. But obviously Joe might have a chance to get back in point and try to put on a good racing, because so far he is out qualifying in his teammate Sergio Perez. As you can see me immediately gone for the move on the inside, overtaking the Piastri. It's basically a habit from now. I would obviously gone in without thinking about it, because I knew there was a gap. I just ran for it, and it worked out. Mrs. Joe and Max Verstappen, who's in 4th with the Hamilton P3, and it needed to start for Lewis Hamilton. He needed that start because obviously he moved away from Mercedes, joining the Aston Martin, and obviously Aston Martin really slowed him last year, but this season they've been quite bad, and Max Verstappen staying brave and gone for the move on the inside and taking Lewis Hamilton away from his place, and now Max is in P3 with Hamilton now unfortunately up to P4, and he might start falling out of the order. Position Max, we know, it's rapid, and obviously in top 2 with Leclerc and Russell, who is doing a pretty good job so far, having a good start themselves, and now they're going to battling for that P1. But with the battle they will be doing, that might invite Matt Verstappen joining and potentially Hamilton, and then obviously starting building the DR that train, which will be very annoying. So hopefully that won't be the case whatsoever. But with me who have a pretty good overtake on Piastri, and obviously now we're up to with 7th place on our belt, hopefully I can attach Pierre Gasly. But now in lap 3 you can see McLaren of Lando Norris doing the same move Matt done to Lewis. Lando now doing it again to Hamilton. So Hamilton unfortunately lost 2 places in 2 laps, and that's just really unfortunate for Hamilton and Matt. You can see started pulling away already and slowly catching up to top 2, and Pierre Gasly tried to stay committed on the inside, and it looks like he will make it way through till he get it done. No, it was Hamilton shut it off from Gasly, but that allowed me to catch up to them too. Hopefully I'll be able to overtake Gasly and Hamilton with no problem through the tour. But of course I need to be really careful because I can't risk any sort of a contact between me, Gasly and Hamilton, but also need to be mindful of the car behind, like of the Piastri and Newton Tonona, who's doing a pretty good run so far, and maybe Newton might be able to take the advantage of this situation, and don't know if the front 2 of Gasly and Hamilton might make a big mistake. I will be involved in that. It'll be really unlucky, but so far clean, which is good then. But obviously we have the opportunity to try and get the overtake done on Gasly and Hamilton in the DR that goes pretty much because I'm having this feeling that my car is in exactly the same pace as George Russell is on at the moment. So I don't know if there's a difference in terms of speed between me and Russell. We've got to wait to see how the race goes. It's still early stage on a lot of things to change. But we now have Gasly, who will have the opportunity with the DR, and they definitely are going to overtake Hamilton with no problem as he pulled off onto the right side, overtaking Lewis Hamilton, no problem whatsoever. And with me are now trying to stay close as possible because I think I might have a broken wing. You can see in the front of my front wing, there's a little bits that missing in front of it, so I'm not sure if I actually got a broken wing. I'll check my MFD. There was nothing on there, so maybe it was just a little tiny damage that wasn't really gonna affect my race whatsoever. So I think I might be okay, hopefully. And Lando Norris, who's in 4th place, and Max Verstappen is now catching up really quickly onto the top 2, but it pretty much because the top 2 are fighting so much, and Max Verstappen clearly knows in his head, he's thinking, yeah, I'm going to get them to with no problem, and that definitely going to be the case for Max Verstappen, because we know he is the strongest driver now in the Formula 1, and clearly he got the pace to do that, so we need to try to figure out how to we battle again Max Verstappen, because he is my closest competitor in the World Championship, and we are, catching Hamilton really quickly, and we're going for the dive on the inside, overtaking Hamilton, leaving so much space, which is in fact Hamilton gone off wide, and it came back in, but as I say on that racing line, we would have made the contact, so back down really quickly and try a different space, and we got out to Piastri, who tried to sneak by, but unfortunately couldn't get it done, as Hamilton shut the door on Otto Piastri and Newton Tonona really close by, so obviously there will be a fight for that P7, but for me, who's now up to P6, are catching Pierre Gasly. The objective had said that I need to tap Gasly before lap 12, was it not? But now on board with George Russell, who's still staying behind Leclerc. He had not even meant be able to have any attack on Leclerc, and Max Verstappen is going to catch up, and is definitely going to look like he's going to make a double overtake potentially, because we know Max is capable of doing that, and Russell's trying to put some pressure, but Leclerc has locked up big time. He has locked down the P2, and Russell is now taking the lead, and Max Verstappen is now going ahead and making a move on Leclerc, and Leclerc needs to defend with everything he can, but that's not the case, as Max Now Donna had taken that P2. Big mistake from Charles Leclerc and Hamilton, who also locked up as well, making a mistake, and that allowed Piastri and Tsunoda to go the lockdown to P9. That double overtake did happen, but unlucky for Hamilton and end of the penalty, unfortunately, had gone off in smoke. He's in P10. He's ready for point, putting on really good defending again, all the tires behind, but unfortunately, his car just had enough and it just decided, I'm done. So he will unfortunately go off to the side, and then will be finishing the race with a really bad, unlucky DNF that 2 times in a row. Australian Grand Prix and now in Japan, cleaning that Renault engine. They have not moved on to the Mercedes at all in this alternative universe. They start with Renault, and that cleaning needed a different environment for sure. But onto George Russell, who inherited the lead from Leclerc from his mistake at this that moment, but Russell didn't make mistakes despite the pressure coming from Max Verstappen. I knew Russell to hold Max Verstappen at bay at all times, because I need to make sure I don't allow that. Russell needs not allow Max to overtake for P1, making his lead in the championship to be his favour. But Matt unfortunately gone for the move on the inside, banned from wheels, I believe, but he got himself ahead of George Russell, and there's nothing Russell should have done. And obviously Matt is a very active driver. As you can see, he made the move like it was very easy for him, but we obviously know that Russell got some good pace in him. Just comparing Russell to me, Russell is a lot more faster car, but something I can't quite figure out why that's the case. But I'm okay with it, because we know Russell is the leader of the Mercedes, and I'm trying to prove that I am the worst thing of a driver to be the leading in the Mercedes. But of course with me now, obviously gone for the move on the inside, overtaken Pierre Gasly. Now I'm in P5, which is good start so far. Now I'm trying to catch up to Lando Norris, but I did have a look at my MFD. My tyre is full orange, so it definitely needs to come in eventually, so I might not be able to tap the top 4 unless they fight so much to the point that I'll actually be able to catch up to the top 4, but might not be the case. But Russell is desperate for putting pressure onto Max Verstappen with Leclerc and Piastri and Lando, who actually caught up. Forgot to mention that Lando was away from like 2 seconds or something, and he finally caught up. But I believe that's because Leclerc locked up, that actually allowed Lando to catch up very easily, so that obviously needed to take for Lando Norris. So maybe the event might change in that top 4. Max might not be able to, get on win. Russell might not be able to get on win. It might go down to Lando Norris. But you can see that it's really going for the move on the inside. But I'm not going to let that happen, as I obviously shut the door on Pierre Gasly. But I am also want to go into the pit and put a brand new tyre on. Obviously the hard tyre, I think it's the better case to do that. I believe it's a lot more easier to come in early, so I can warm it up and get straight back tower and have a bit of a more advantage in the warmth of the tyre I get, and of course get the undercut. I'm hoping for the undercut as we got using Tsunoda, who has gone in, but straight away in lap 14 we've got Matt Russell, Leclerc and Lando have gone in, but who's the first one? Is Max Verstappen. Anyone else? No, it's gonna be Matt George Leclerc, who got really close to get ahead of George Russell, but didn't happen, and Lando Norris saying in that P4. But they all will come out in a traffic, as you can see coming up very soon. We've got, I think he is one of the hat, and then obviously Matt is getting between, leading made the contact with Lance Stroll, but he got himself ahead of Albon, so Russell is behind Albon, not Matt. So which means Russell needs to get by Albon quickly before they lose so much time toward to Matt Verstappen, but that's not might be the case, but Matt will just leave very easily and get overtake done if he can. And Russell needs to get by Albon. That's the only driver George needs to overtake to make sure his win will be in his way if he wants to overtake Albon and catch Matt as quickly as possible. That's what I'm asking for from Russell. But now everything's gone back to pretty much normal. But this time, Charles Leclerc has gone for the move ahead of George and Russell, unfortunately, and now Leclerc, Sutton, Russell, P3, and Lando staying in P4, but Lando is having a good race so far. He's just being patient for the mistake to happen, but Matt is now started putting away at least one section right now, and he's pretty much going to, hold on to the lead very easily, and that means Matt might win. So pretty much the fight, it down to P2 and P3, that's it. And we got up to Piastri, who's battling with Pierre Gasly. So the good news is I had built a lot of gap ahead of Pierre Gasly, which is a good thing, because I can't risk being too close to him. Finally shown me that I'm trying to catch up to the car ahead, but I'm in top 5, which is good. Basically where I like to be, but I'm much being rather to be in the podium. But sometimes things just don't go to your way. But I know I'm okay with that anyway. We've got Kevin Magnussen who's in P11, try to get the move on Esteban to try to pull it off. He had a lot top, and he unfortunately didn't really manage to tackle the breaking point effectively. And he now got 2 Audi behind him, and it's going to put pressure on Kevin Magnussen, but onto lap 18. Back on Magnussen once again with Sergio Perez putting pressure. Magnussen gone off and wide, made the contact perhaps to don't want to do, and it now down to P40. That 2 lot top in a row. Maybe the first one was not a lot top. He made a mistake. Normally a lot top, you see smoke, but I think it was a lot top. But this second one was pretty much he gone off wide. Big mistake from Kevin Magnussen. He can't afford to be having that for sure. But now, going into lap 19, we are not doing too bad, but Gasly is slowly catching up to me, and I'm like, that is not good at all. But we know that Lord are quite strong car, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to hold a beat in 1 second lead. That's what I'm asking for myself, and try to get something to work out. Being P5, which is good, and Carlos now taking that P10 from Expano, back to Magnussen, who's in P40. Another lot up again, 2 places to Fassi and Ollie Behrman, and now we got Sloan behind Kevin, and that is 3 times now. Really bad form so far for Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hulkenberg, who's down P18. So clearly, the hat in Oya is struggling so much, and Hamilton, who's in P9, obviously had a mistake of his own, and he, not having a bad race because he now got close to Newton Tonona, who's in P8, so Hamilton can get something done against Newton Tonona, but he's a little bit too far away from the Piastri to try to get that P7 where he was before he made all that mistake that he had in turn 1. But now Hamilton gone ahead and tried to overtake John on Newton Tonona. No, not top. Perfect start for Hamilton. Now he needs to try to hold on to the P8 and Tour make no mistake like he did a couple of laps to go. And Piastri, you can see getting really close to Pierre Gasly, who is now a lot closer to me, which is not good. I think I can admit the car does feel a little bit off. Wasn't the same as it was in Australian Grand Prix. So hopefully it's not going to be like that for the rest of the season, because I'm hoping I'll be able to complete for the World Championship. I know I've got what it takes to be that, and Matt Verstappen, who remains in lead with 2 sections, having a fantastic racing so far. But Matt has gone off the track. He got off the track, but he got something going on with his car. I have no idea what just happened there. Matt is out, and Leclerc inherited the P1. So, despite mistake Leclerc made, he still get that P1 back for him. And Russell into P2 with Norris, Peatley, and Gasly, who now gone ahead and made the move for the P4. So I inherit one place and still knocked it out to Pierre Gasly. So Matt, unfortunately, there was no smoke coming out back of his car, so I think he might have a brake failure or something happened internal to the car, and that's really unfortunate, but helps me out in a championship, really, let's be honest. At this point, if I stay where I am, I should be holding on to that, the lead in the Driver Championship through the tour. But now in lap 25, Russell is now putting the pressure on Charles Leclerc. He definitely wanted to be able to take a win and hopefully make back-to-back Mercedes win. Been really good thing to see, and we got me now trying to make a move on Gasly. Done well and got myself ahead of Gasly, forced him off wide, and I was happy that I managed to get back in P4. Now all I need to do is put a bit defense against Gasly and Oscar Piastri. We got pretty much breathing room to like of Hamilton, who's still far behind, and I'm still far behind of Lando. So there's the breathing room, which is good. So now I can focus on trying to hold on to the car behind, which is the best case scenario for me. That's the only place I can finish. It's P4. But Russell, who's still stuck in P2, but he still have a chance to try and, overtake Leclerc when it comes to that though in the pit lane straight. So hopefully Russell can get something done in that area with Lando Norris, who's still close by. He might be able to take the advantage of that situation. So now he's on board with Gasly, who's behind me, and he obviously wants to overtake me. But you know that he needs to be careful with what he does, and we got Oscar Piastri who putting pressure on Gasly, and Gasly locked up, gone so wide, he lost so much time, and we on board with Lando Norris and Russell, who obviously putting pressure on Leclerc, who also gone off wide. That double Ferrari mistake, that is just so bizarre. Two mistakes happen in the basically almost the same moment. So Leclerc locked two places, Gasly also locked the place to Oscar Piastri. Now that helps me a lot because I now be able to not to worry about Oscar Piastri, getting really close. He's quite far behind anyway, even though he's 10 behind. But Russell in lap 27 is leading the Japanese long plane. So at this moment in time, if we finish late, it'll be 1 point gap between me and Russell, and I will still be in the lead, which is the good thing. So I would like Lando to try to overtake George Russell and Oscar Piastri. Got really close. Unfortunately, can't get the move done. All I need to do from this point on until the end is just hold on, and that's it. It's a very easy thing to do, and Russell also would like to try to hold on to the lead, and I think it'd be good for Russell to get on win, so it makes it back-to-back Mercedes. But I would much rather Russell to lose the play, so I don't have to worry about having the gap being so close between me and Russell in the Driver World Champion. But Hamilton P7 and Tsunoda in P8 having a really good race so far. But the three car, obviously not the Twitter car, but they are in place, so the car can play, because they obviously running and really good racing to above. U-Team is pretty much the normal top team. McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, no Racesport, as they are out at the moment anyway, out of play, which is really unfortunate for them. But Russell, who now coming out of that final corner, you can see the track is flat ahead of him, and he now will win this Japanese long point with Lando P2 inherit the mistake of Leclerc, who now in P3 with me, who will be in P4, but my fuel is gone. I caught the light just in time. Thank goodness it was not another lap, but if there was another lap, I'll be losing so much play. So good thing is I stayed ahead of Oscar Piastri and taken the P4.
Here's the checkered flag. Here's our winner. By George, he's done it. Russell wins!
Well, they were clearly at one with their car today, Crofty, out there. New regulations, of course, for this season. And you can tell that they've done their homework. They've studied, they've put probably a lot of time in the simulator, worked well with their engineer. And, I mean, they were absolute joy to watch out there today. They really were.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
Russell on the top step of the podium, winning the Champions League point, which is a fantastic result for the Mercedes, because this is something we needed to prove everyone that Mercedes are back, not be able to dominate-ish. We were dominating, but we got the pace to do what it takes. But with me, who lacked in a little bit of a pace compared to Russell, so I need to figure out what is the taste in that situation. But hopefully, we go into the next race in China, we will be able to figure it out and see what can we do to fix that problem. But for we have 2D and up. Max Verstappen, who been leading, unfortunately, engine just ran. It might be the engine, I don't know what the taste of Max D and up, and I think the pan who's also out as well. And you can see the gap is 1 point between me and Russell, and 4 points to Lando Norris. So the championship fight could be quite exciting, hopefully, and Mercedes leading by 27 points ahead of McLaren. To that is a fantastic start. So far, we're still early. It's only now late, so there's a long way to go. But of course, I'm going to end it now, and we are heading into the China Grand Prix in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Please like and dislike my video. Do you love it? We appreciate it, and peace out.